Hello, I'm Super Jake Jose Cat, and today I'm going to be doing a video on some custom Lego Happy Days minifigures I have made. So, let's get into it. So, Happy Days is actually my favourite TV show, if you were wondering. That's why I've made these custom minifigures. So, starting off with Fonzie, he uses a custom decal for the face and the torso at the front and the back. I also painted the bottom of the feet a bit to try to make it look like the boots. And I have also got an accessory for this minifigure, which is a comb. This is an official Lego piece, but it does not come in black, so I spray painted it black. And also the official Lego piece has 3 hearts at the top, which I think you can still kind of see, but I did my best to cut them off and sand them down a bit. So anyway, as you can see, here is what he looks like with the comb in his hand. It is a... Oh, the decal's coming off slightly. I'll have to fix that later. I think it is a bit oversized, but you know, it's Lego. It'll do. It looks cool. So, next. Oh, no, not next, not yet. I forgot. I also got his motorcycle. As you can see, this is an official Lego piece from the 80s, but I spray painted it chrome so that it looks like Fonzie's motorcycle. Hang on. Here he is riding it. So yeah, now onto the next minifigure. The next one I have made is a variant of Fonzie. This is Fonzie with his outfit from when he jumped the shark, which, despite what a lot of people say, I actually enjoyed that episode. I will agree that after that episode, the show wasn't as good, but I did enjoy it. I thought it was a fun episode. But really, I think the turning point where the show started to slowly get worse was after season 2, when they started filming in front of the live audience. I mean, season 3 is still very good. I don't think season 3 is when it became really bad. I think it was just a slow transition, and season 3 was the start of the slow transition where it slowly started to get worse. But I didn't think the show was really worse until Richie and Ralph left at the end of season 7. But anyway, here's my Fonzie Jumps the Shark minifigure. Same face as the other one, but with a different decal for the torso, which is also on the back. And then I also put some decals for the skin on his legs, so it looks like he's wearing shorts, unless you look at the back. And then again, I painted the boots at the bottom. And then he also has some water skis. So yeah, next. Finally, the last variant of Fonzie I have made so far. Fonzie with his Fearless Fonzarelli outfit from Season 3. The Season 3 episode, Fearless Fonzarelli, where he breaks a world record and uses his motorcycle to jump over 14 garbage cans. He has the same head as the other two, but I tried to paint the hair a bit at the sides with some paints, so you can kind of see it a bit through the helmet. Also the back a little bit. Then a custom decal for the torso with the scarf that I think it was Mrs. C who gave him the scarf. And then I also painted the blue stripes at the sides of the arms, which I think they should be a bit darker than this, but I might try to improve that later on. Next! Here is my custom Richie Cunningham minifigure, who really Richie was the original main character of the show. But this is based on him with his high school outfit from the first 4 seasons before they graduated. So that is actually not a custom face decal I made. That is Luke Skywalker's face from Star Wars, but I changed the colour of the eyebrows so that it would match. And then there's a custom decal for the torso, and then nothing on the back. So yeah, next. The only variant of Richie I have made so far, which is Richie with his college jacket from season 5, 6, and 7. So it's very similar decal, but it's in red instead of blue. And then the shirt's a bit different, and it also has the W over here, which is the college's logo. I can't remember what the college was called. I know the high school was Jefferson High. but I can't really remember what the college was called. Anyway, next is Potsy Weber. This is a custom decal for the face and the torso, and I'm going to be honest, I think I made the face way too big. It should be way smaller, so I'll probably fix that eventually. This is based on the outfit he wears in the Season 5 intro. And I think for earlier seasons, I would use this hairpiece here. But for later seasons, he had slightly longer hair, and I would use the Anakin Skywalker hairpiece in black for later seasons. But I'm just using this one for now, which is slightly shorter and slightly more 50s looking. Anyway, next is Ralph the Malf. He uses Harry Potter's hairpiece, but in ginger, and then a custom decal for the face and the torso. And for earlier seasons, I would use this hairpiece, which is a bit shorter. So I would use this for earlier seasons, this for later seasons when it was a bit longer. I mean, I think it was like around Season 5, it stopped being... Well, after Season 2, it stopped feeling like the 50s. And then, by Season 5, everyone was starting to have 70s hair in the 50s, so... Anyway, next. Here is my custom Joanie minifigure. This is based on the outfit she wears in, I think, a few episodes of Season 3. And also on the Season 2 cover art for the DVD. So yeah, there's a custom decal for the face, and I think, I'm gonna say it, the lips look way too light. They should be a bit darker than that. And then there's a custom decal for the torso. So yeah, I also made another variant of Joanie, which is based on Season 4 and 5, and is the cheerleader outfit she wears in a few episodes. So it's the same decal for the face, and then a different one for the torso. So, yeah. Next one I have made is Mr. C, aka Howard Cunningham. He has a custom decal for the face and the torso. And, yeah. He's wearing... This is the outfit he wore in the first episode of Happy Days All the Way. So, yeah. Next is Mrs. C, aka Marion Cunningham. And this uses a custom decal for the face and the torso, which that torso took forever to design. And this is based on an outfit. I think she wears this a few times throughout Season 3, maybe a few other seasons as well. But I'm not 100% sure. I actually made this one yesterday. So this is actually the newest one I've made. Next is Chachi Arcola. This one just uses a custom decal for the face and then a completely plain black torso. I mean, I didn't really feel like there was much details I could put on the torso because it's literally just a plain black shirt with no sleeves in the show. So, yeah. Next is Arnold, and I think this one turned out really well. I think I did the face really well on this one. So, yeah, custom decal for the torso, and I also tried to paint the hair around the sides and the back, which I think turned out okay, not the best. And there's also a custom apron I made. And then, obviously, Arnold was played by the same actor as Mr. Miyagi. So, anyway, next is Al, and this is also the final one I have made so far. The decal for the torso is exactly the same, just a different colour, and I also added, like, the fat line, so he looks fat, like Mr. C. And then it's the same apron I used for Arnold, and then a custom decal for the face, which I did give him a nose, as you can see. Reason I did this is because I feel like the nose is kind of like a big recognizable feature of Al. Like, they're always talking about in the show how big his nose is, so I just included it here. I mean, I think I wasn't really sure if I should add it before I did the figure. I was debating if I should give him a nose or not, but I decided to give him one, and I think it turned out okay. He also uses Emmett's hairpiece from the Lego movie, but in black. So yeah, those were my custom Lego Happy Days minifigures. I have also designed some Happy Days mocks, which I will be doing reviews on soon as well, and I will also be doing tutorials on how to build them. Like, I've designed mocks of Arnold's and the Cunningham house and Fonzie's apartment. And I also did, with the Arnold's and the house, I did both the versions from the first 2 seasons and the versions from after season 3. I also did the new Arnold's, a bunch of other mocks, so I'll be doing videos on those soon. So, yeah, hope you like this video. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, I will also be making more custom Happy Days minifigures, and I will also be making minifigures of some of the characters from the spin-offs, like Laverne and Shirley, Mork and Mindy, Joanie Loves Chachi. I haven't actually watched Mork and Mindy yet. I've watched Laverne and Shirley, and I also watched Joanie Loves Chachi, but I haven't watched Mork and Mindy. I also haven't watched Blansky's Beauties, or I think it's Out of the Blue, the other one. But anyway, this is the end of today's video. Hope you liked this video. Bye!